Morale خبولة نية.
Full-length dive, but unfortunately there was no need for it because Mitch McClenaghan was following through on the deep cover boundary, and you can see McClenaghan would have got there, but as it is, in goalkeeping parlance, he's pushed it round the post.
Well, I hope he's okay though, because not for the first time, in terms of sliding and diving, they've been found a little short. Their knees largely getting stuck in the turf, has happened then.
The irony of that as well was that it was Hashmatullah Shahidi who was the man who affected that brilliant run out of Mohamed Shahzad.
What did they say about a leveler? I feel for you, Shahidi.
Felt good on the bat for a free D. He fancied running, but he managed to find extra cover.
I'd give him another 6 in terms of going for it, throwing everything at it. Just not finding the timing, Shahid Afridi. Last opportunity, this over. And again, he cannot put bat to ball. Another fabulous over by Zahir. Only the one boundary. It's 139 for 4 after 15.
For 4. Tell you what, 200 still very much on the cards. They've had a little bit of a wobble, but pulled it back in the last couple of overs or so. 20 up 11 for Samiul Afridi. Yeah, struggling somewhat. We saw that in the first game. Looked a bit rusty, but he's given himself a chance here to get going. 6 off 11 balls in his squad thus far. Mitchell McClenaghan, 2 overs, 9 for 13. He's been good up front, done his job. Now he's got to finish well, knowing full well that they're going to be after him. Well, is he going to bowl? I think maybe the maths has not been done quite correctly by Ben Cutting. Wants to save him to bowl in the last 4 overs, so there's still 1 over to go before he'll use McClenaghan, probably from the other end as well. So it won't be Mitchell. Mujib, all 3 overs. But expensive today, got the wicket as well. So 1 over left for his spell.
Yeah, they did him well today. They played him well, very sensibly, although he made 1 wicket, 1 important wicket, but overall I think that they've read him well. 11 runs here on 193. As you mentioned, 200 still very much possible. They still have wickets in hand. Naveen has been another bowler who's been very expensive. 3 overs, 48 runs. Oh, that's been fine. That should have been cut off. Will raise to the fence. Going to be a fork 4.
Yeah, Mitch just messed that one up. He's dived over it. It wasn't at the middle of the bat by any stretch of the imagination. Shahid Afridi, a healthy outside edge. And he had a lot of time to make some ground and try and cut it off. But he's just missed it. He's totally misjudged it. It's gone underneath him and gone for 4.
Sometimes it's just not your day. You know, you try your best, but it's not your day. And that's been the case with Mujib. Was very impressive in the first game. Shahid Afridi is taking a bit of time. Couldn't do much in the first game with the bat. Shuffle across, played in the air, high up in the air. Just falling short of the fielder, centre for 1.
Just not timing it, is he? Shahid Afridi struggling out there. In the yesteryear in his heyday, that length delivery would be out of the stadium, or at least on top of the roof.
A very good, clean striker. Much better, I think, the way they are picking those singles, getting the odd boundary as well in the way. Exactly how you've got to go about. Probably next over, change gears.
combination off spinner. Directed. Should be maybe overthrows. No, Mujib reacted very quickly. So end of 16, 147 for 4 now. So here 2 for 22. What a spell of bowling that was. Terrific skill shown by him today. 1 wicket for Mujib with his 4 overs. A little expensive. 37 conceded. And we're in the business end, the back end of the innings. Cutting 5 wickets the other day. Conor, I think that he will bowl 2 of the remaining 4 overs. Sean McLennan the other 2. This is the direct hit. Yeah, he smoked that. That's more like it. That's what we've come to see. Spagheeza.
What a shot and what a strike there. Knew exactly what the length was. Gets into a great position. Shahid Afridi, what he's known for. Brilliant strike, that one. Fog maximum going the distance, coming from the meat of the plate. Great timing as well. Seeing it sail over the ropes. That should add to his confidence. The 8-6 so far of this game. The crowds here are delighted. One section out there, large numbers to watch. Probably this man, Shahid Afridi, big name.
Whenever a legend gets into the twilight years, you always want as a spectator to just have a glimpse of what used to be. And I tell you what, that previous delivery, that was vintage Afridi. A short arm jab and it went a country mile. Brilliant start to the over. Fog maximum, and now McLennan under big pressure.
Changing his field as well. The fielder at deep square leg just coming inside the circle. Oh, that's a waiver delivery. Looking was to bowl much fuller around the off stump. Hurting in his line on that occasion. Probably the reason is the fielding set on the onside. Fine leg in the square leg inside the circle. Next man patted up. The offside field, but you see the fielders, those 2 fielders, one beside the umpire and the short fine leg fielder. Boundary riders on the on.
Another wide call. Tell you what, that was a bit tighter. Just thought maybe he might get away with that. Mitchell McLennan, he's asking the umpire as well. Hey, hold on, isn't that a wee bit inside the line, the guideline? Muscle bulging. Just think when it went over, from that angle, it looks like it bounced outside the line, which it has. When it's gone across, I think that actually wasn't a wide. That's a you had to make a lot of ground, dive forward. Terrific effort. Anton Devcic it is there. We saw him take a brilliant catch the other day, retrieving it from outside the boundary. On this occasion, not able to get the hands underneath it. Change of pace, not picked by Afridi. And he got there, just not able to hang on.
But really so athletic. You know, such a good mover, so swift. Almost making it a brilliant catch on that occasion, getting his both hands to it. 3 wide. It's already this innings, 2 in this over. Samuel on strike. He's got a start. He's well set now. Once again, the same length that he's trying around the off stump. This time, a dot delivery.
Yeah, trying to bowl as full as possible. If he's not bowling a Yorker, to mix it up with change of pace. Well, that's well executed. Just a little on the dangerous side because third man's up in the circle, so he doesn't want to be too wide. It allows the batsman to get in the edge on it and get a boundary. So they prefer to see him bowling at the stumps, or if he is going to bowl wide, make sure third man is back.
Mixing his pace. Not timing it exactly the way he wanted. It's just settling for one.
Third man up in the circle and a deep back point in play. Hence. This method of attack. Maybe third man should be back, and that man at deep backward point should be in the circle. It's an unorthodox field. It's something they would have discussed, and he's played so much T20 cricket around the world, Mitchell McClenaghan. So he'll know exactly where he needs to bowl and what field he wants. Club down the ground. Has he got enough on it? No. What a catch! What? Absolute ripper by the captain, Ben Cutting. It doesn't get any better than that. Shahid Afridi would have thought that he had another Spageeza, but no, Spider-Man got in the way.
Absolutely brilliant. That's a treat to watch. Cutting the other day, bagged a fiver. This time special on the field. Just see coming from the beat of the blade. Really would have thought that ball was traveling. Just see the timing of the job. Absolutely brilliant for the captain. Leading from the front, very well done. Near the ropes, never easy. Keeping his balance, keeping his composure. And a brief knock from Afridi comes to an end. Out for 19. It's 157 for 5. Some stunning cricket. Sharafuddin, the man who is walking in, joining Samuel. 54 runs, known for his bowling abilities as well. He's a good striker. What a catch here by the captain, Ben Cutting. Just trying to cut loose Shahid Afridi. Really hitting a big six as well, but absolutely brilliant by this man. Never easy, just see coming from the beat of the blade. That's a typical Afridi shot. Couldn't believe it.
There is protection out there, so it should just be the single. Successful over for McClenaghan. 17 bowl, 158 for 5. For Mohammad Shahzad of just 31 deliveries, ably supported by Cameron Delport. They look, they might get 220, 230 when those two were going. Bit of a wobble. Secunda Raza 8 off 9, 19 off 18 deliveries of Freedy. He's just perished. Not really getting to grips with the conditions or the bowlers. Ben Cutting into the attack. You can forget his 5-wicket haul, leading from the front. But I'll tell you what, the catch he's just taken, absolutely outstanding. He's had to make a lot of ground. It's going over his head. He's up in the air, 2 hands to it, and manages to tidy it up with a few rolls as well. Outstanding stuff.
I think two things were special. One, he was very near the ropes there, and secondly, the timing of the jump. Yes, he's a tall man, but really the ball was very well hit, traveling, never easy those catches, drooping over the shoulders. Good delivery. Not giving much room or width to the batsman. Samiullah. I think Samiullah will have to take charge now. Not too many deliveries, overs left. 11 runs per over from here, 188. Venkatesh Prasad, really the team did very well in the first game as a unit, bowled well.
Yeah, I think that'll be the minimum they require, that 188, 190. If they can find a few boundaries, maybe a bit more than that. I think that'll be the minimum they need to get. I'll tell you what, director might have been interested in that, to scurry home to Samiullah. This will give us a better indication. Picked it up quickly, had a shy at the stumps. Oh, close, but I think he's home. Sliding the bat, he pulled up quickly, really turning around, looking for that second run, not there. Everything a bit frantic at this stage of the innings. Ben Cutting just making sure he's got his field exactly right. So square leg comes into the circle and fine leg goes back. His method of attack somewhat different to McClenaghan. He, with this field, wants to try and bowl as straight as possible at the stumps and probably as full as possible as well. Oh, it's up in the air. That's not where you want to be bowling. Not where you want to be bowling at all. Spikiza, a fog maximum. Too much width on offer, and allows Sharafuddin to free his arms and crack it over point.
That's a fog maximum. Won't be very happy with that, Ben Cutting. As you mentioned, probably the aim was to bowl win the stumps, just giving a bit of room there and freeing his arms. Exactly, that the point was inside the circle, so was the third man fielder getting a lot of bat, and the swing of the bat. That bat flow was pretty important. But one thing is there about Nangarhar side, that they really have some good death bowlers, experienced death bowlers. Can they make the difference today? We'll wait and see. Timing and running the first one hard. 2 is the call. But I think they'll just settle for 1. Yes. Better since prevailing.
9 off the over, 1 ball remaining. They want to try and take full toll. They've just been really good in the field today. You always find him in that long off, long on position. Outstanding catch yesterday. He's put one down. It has to go down as a chance. Got the fingertips underneath it. Just not able to hang on. He's at the stumps and ducked him it on. So just the single to finish the over. 2 remaining. 168 for 5. $168 for 5, 2 overs remaining. Samiullah 25 off 18, Sharafuddin 9 off 4. Ben Cutting bowled the last over. McClenaghan 1 for 24 to bowl his last over of the innings. There's that method of attack. Full, wide, directed, would have been close. But at this stage of the innings, you're very happy just conceding singles. What you don't want to do is concede the boundaries. That's a very, very good delivery from Mitchell McClenaghan. Knows exactly what's required of him and executed perfectly. AJ Mehra makes way, Hamid Hassan alongside. This direct hit would have been close, I reckon. Might have just seen him make his ground, but it was touch and go.
Thank you, Alistair. Final 2 crucial overs for both sides. And there's a 1 runs true to the cover point. Both teams will be looking for the last 9-8 balls. Bhatia will be looking at least 30 runs, maybe more than that if I can. And Samiullah is there for 26 or 19 ball. McClenaghan is just mixing his lineup. Some change deliveries and outside the off-stump Yorker deliveries. That's the time he have to ball here. Samiullah is on strike. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. No chance for the batsman to hit this ball.
How did you decide when to bowl the Yorker and when to change your pace at the back end of an innings?
To be honest, I always look to the batsman, his feet. If he is covering his wickets, then I'm targeting his toes. If he's away from the stumps, like on leg stump, he's standing now. If you see, he's almost showing his 3 wickets. Then I have to bowl middle or edge of the offside. This is the area that what I'm talking about. Very, very excellent delivery again, and he's complaining. He's complaining for the wide.
Samiullah with a perplexed look on his face. Can't believe that hasn't been called wide. McClenaghan said, well, you moved across your stumps. That's why it hasn't been called wide. And he still thinks he's been hard done by.
I think he's doing right job. And he putting the ball in the right area. Yeah, see, he's moving. It's a bit tight one. Oh, not this time. It's a maximum for Shpagiza. 6 runs from Samiullah Shinwari.
Just what was required. Perplexed the ball before, and he's made him pay with this delivery. Mitchell McClenaghan not finding his length, not bowling it full enough, and it allows Samiullah to get underneath it and get it just over Ben Cutting, but that's all that's required. Low down on the bat, good strike.
Line was correct, direction was correct, but he just missed the area. He have to bowl like previous 2 balls. The way he put it, another wide delivery. You can't bowl here every single ball because batsman you have to read it. He's gonna read you, and that's why Samiullah Shinwari hit the last ball for 6 runs. And they're looking for another maybe 3 runs, or is it only 1 delivery left? So Samiullah will be looking for a boundary at least.
9 off the over. That wide delivery, still a ball remaining. How costly will this be? We've seen it so many times in cricket. That extra ball goes the full distance and really makes the bowler pay. That's an outside edge. It's going to beat third man and should go to the boundary for 4. Solariza to end the penultimate over of the innings. 1 remaining, 181 for 5. One over remaining, 181 for 5. I think 181.90 par on this surface, been a really good surface. They had opportunities to get a few more. This was the last delivery, trying to heave it away on the leg side. A healthy outside edge, but third man up in the circle. And once it got past him, was always going to run away for 4. He can't believe it. Fairly expensive last over.
Ben Cutting. It's an offside drive for 1 run. Hero of yesterday game. He took 5 wickets. And Sharafuddin can hit the ball. He's a very good batsman. And he can deliver his ability here as a batsman, but you have to rotate the strike and give a chance as much as he can to Samiullah Shinwari. He's the man, he's leading now, and he almost got 36 runs on 23 deliveries.
Yeah, you're not looking for too many singles now. Every ball, your eyes are wide and you're aiming to hit it up and over for a Spagiza or a Soloriza. One of the two will do. Smeared away. Oh, good piece of fielding. I thought he got enough on it. Mujib it is down at square leg. And gets around quickly and makes the save.
Yeah, what a brilliant save from Mujibur Rahman. He improved his fielding much better. I remember last time when I see him, his fielding was sloppy, especially in IPL and some other franchises teams I saw it. But now he's much improved and he shows his skill in fielding also. Well done Mujib for saving 3 runs at least for your team.
Change in field, fine leg up in the circle, 3 men out on the leg side. Ah, Bolden, what a delivery, the perfect Yorker. Ben Cutting as the last love, gets it spot on in his last over, and over goes the castle.
Beauty from Ben Cutting, reverse Yorker. Couldn't make it to stop at Sharafuddin Ashraf, and he's all the way back to pavilion.
Yeah, he just couldn't negotiate this one. It was right in the block hole. Nothing he could do about that. Onto the base of middle stump. He fell over a wee bit of inward movement. Perfect delivery at the back end of the innings. Ben Cutting knows he's got his man. He knows he's executed perfectly. Sharafuddin goes for 11, 183 for 6. Just 2 singles and a wicket off the first 3 deliveries. Oh, it's straight up in the air. Slower ball. This should also be another one. The keeper underneath it makes the grab. Not for the first time in this tournament. Ben Cutting is on a hat-trick. Terrific disguise, terrific execution. And he's got it. Another wicket. It's just been popped up in the air and the keeper makes no mistake. Congratulations all round. Terrific piece of bowling. This is turning out to be a stunning last over from the captain. He really is having the time of his life here in the Afghanistan Premier League. That's his 7th wicket, would you believe? And we're just in this second game. He probably was expecting the Yorker. It was the slower ball, and all he could do was get it right at the bottom of the bat. It went up a long, long way. He had faith in his keeper. Called early, took the catch. Bit of a roll to make sure. Excellent effort. Omarzai gone for none. 183 for 7. They did cross, so Samiullah on strike. Again in the block hole. All he can do is jab it out on the leg side, and it'll just be the single. Just the 3 from this last over and 2 wickets. Would you believe it? Excellent stuff from Ben Cutting, leading from the front again.
I see in this last few matches, the captain or only the players, they're leading from the front. If you see Shehzad, Ben Cutting yesterday, he's doing again today. Rashid Khan, captain, are outstanding in this tournament.
Last ball of the innings. Oh, he's got another wicket.
Oh,
He's taking them for fun out here, Ben Cutting. 3 wickets in the last over of this innings and just conceding the 3 runs. What an effort that is.
you beauty, Ben Cutting, another 3 wickets for him. It's almost 8 wickets in 2 games.